So like with Super Sammy, we breed dogs, we board dogs. So it's a very touchy subject, like it's like almost bringing your child to daycare. So whenever there's, a bit of problems with the dog, say, for example, if the dog gets hurt or something like that, so we would get negative reviews. And when we do get negative reviews, they tend to bring up the subject of us being Chinese as a problem to that. For example, once we've had a review about how we couldn't take care of the dog because we're Chinese and Chinese people eat dogs. And that has been a very, very touchy subject with us because it ruins our business name, like just being Chinese kind of ruins our business with the dogs. So, and just yesterday, something happened. We had a neighbor who was complaining about the noise with the dogs, but brings up the subject of us being Chinese again. Like she's like, you stupid Chinese, and swore at us and telling us to, make our dogs be quiet. But how? We do a grooming business, we do boarding. We cannot just tell the dogs, hey, be quiet, and but then why does the subject of being Chinese have to do anything about that? Like it's just the fact that we're so discriminated against that I feel like we can't even hold up a business properly. I've noticed that for any Chinese that goes, to my store, my neighbor would, come out, talk to them, tell them, don't come, go back home. And so it's really hard to do business there. And there's other times where with COVID-19, for sure, there's a huge impact because I was at IGA and I was, wearing my mask, and this was before the mask was mandatory, but I was still wearing my mask. We were the first one because, COVID spread from China, and everybody knew that. Everybody thought, hey, like it's a virus from China. So we got really discriminated against, and I was just buying my thing, and they're like, hey, like a person came up to me and was like, you're sick, why don't you bring back your virus back to China? We don't want you here. But like, again, I'm not even from China. I've been there once. So how can you say that to me just because it's based on the way I look, based on me being Chinese? I was discriminated against so much, I was being attacked so much that I'm afraid to wear the mask. I'm afraid to actually do things because I'm Asian. I was once in Chinatown, and someone came up to me. I was waiting for bubble tea, and someone came up to me, and he started yelling at me. He's like, I hate you. I've hated you ever since the beginning of this COVID. I hated you because you guys brought the virus here. And I was just standing in line. So he was talking, he was talking directly to me, but, all these Asians were around me looking. And at that point, I guess he was trying to say it to all the Asians too, but I felt really scared because I'm a girl and I was alone waiting in line at nighttime, and he came up to me and pretty much just attacked me because I'm Asian, and we believe we brought the virus to Montreal. So at that point, I was very scared, and after that, I was scared to go alone anywhere. I was afraid that sometimes if I go to IGA, I go to Massey, somebody would come up to me and start, talking to me, telling me that I shouldn't be here. I don't feel welcome in Montreal for sure. It's because also I don't speak French really well. I did study it, but I don't speak French really well, so that's already like a loss for me. And then on top of that, I'm Asian, so it makes it worse. I really do hope that once this is all over, they can understand that we are, we're afraid to go out, especially after COVID when, people got attacked, people got hurt by this. We're just another, Canadian trying to live our life in Canada. It's just it's just very sad seeing that it happens every day.